Right, welcome back to the channel. Just wondering where that noise is coming from. Probably some squirrel in the bin. Anyway, where was I? I'm out on the Sentry this morning up at Sherwood Pines. It's a little bit damp, a little bit gloomy to say it's summer, but I've come up here for one reason, and that's just to do a bit of testing on the suspension setup on the bike. Hopefully you've watched the video when I went into the peaks, did Lady Cannon's, Devil's Elbow and Fast Blacker Descent out in the Peak District. Absolutely loved how the bike felt. Then I went over to Greno for a short session, had a ride on Pub Run, which is absolutely mint now it's dried out. Really worth a visit over there if you've not done it. It's probably my favourite trail there now. But I noticed going down Pub Run that the suspension was kicking me a little bit. Now, I've never had a coil shock, always run air shock, so it's all a bit new to me, and to be honest, I've not really done anything with the settings since I picked the bike up. Yes, I didn't even realise that there's a rebound on the coil tucked away under there. I also didn't realise that there's no red ring like you get on front forks to measure the sag. So after doing a little bit of research, there's actually, I think it's called a lockout bumper or bottom out bumper, something like that, that works as the same idea as the O-ring on the front forks. You slide that forward and that basically measures the sag. So that was all new to me, and the sag was set up completely wrong. And there was, I don't think there was any rebound on the coil at all. So I've done a little bit of research and I think I've got the sag dialed now to more or less bang on 30%, and I've got the rebound dialed so it's not throwing me around like a pogo stick. Didn't really notice on the rough stuff, to be honest. The bike felt pretty good and felt like it was tracking everything, but I noticed it as soon as I started hitting some of the tables on Pub Run. So we'll do a bit of experimenting this morning, do a few jumps, go and do the downhills again and just see if the suspension feels any different and any better. Hopefully it should be more dialed now than it was. So yeah, every day is a school day, isn't it? Probably slow it down a couple more clicks, to be honest, just see if that feels any different. That's another 3. I've got a squeaky front brake. I think the caliper's just slightly rubbing. Sorted the back one out. I just need to look at the front. You don't notice it when you're riding, it's just when you're gently pushing it. Nobody tells you any of this stuff when you buy a new bike, you just have to figure it all out. Usually trial and error, either crashing or breaking something. That feels alright. No kickiness or unexpected movements, feels lovely. But absolutely chuffed to bits with the bike, it really is a beast. Very capable bit of kit. And as somebody pointed out, you don't actually see that many of these. There's a few Sentries around, but I don't think I've seen any Sentry Pros. Whoa! Miles over it. Yeah, that feels absolutely spot on. Got to brake or really squash that third one where you land flat on the floor. That feels mint. Really happy with that. So these are running a bit slower than normal, so a little bit extra pedal power maybe, not too much. Yeah, that feels absolutely spot on. Really happy with that setup now. coil setup feels perfect now. Right, can I get in from here with hardly any speed? Yeah. Just a very short one that. Just want to try and get that setup dialed. It feels absolutely perfect now. Felt good before, but not quite as good as it should have been on the jumps. Now it's spot on both. Right, thanks for watching. Don't forget the usual stuff, like and subscribe. More importantly, leave some comments. If the hype button is available, give it a press. That apparently also helps the algorithm as well. Not convinced, but it says it does. And I'll see you on the next ride. Cheers.